We're playing Two of These People Are Lying, Worldbuilders edition. It's a game invented by Tom Scott and his friends. So let's meet everyone in the playing. Everyone, meet Cloud!
I'm constantly...
That's Bane, I said Cloud! Introduce yourself.
Stop yelling at me, what?
Yeah, I'm committing to the bit.
Okay, hello, bugs and creatures and critters of all shapes and sizes. I am Cloud. I have no pronouns, so when you refer to me, you can refer to me as the creature, the goat, or just my name.
I'm the goat.
You're the goat. Okay, I will be the creature.
Everyone meet Cloud's little helper, Bean.
I resent that statement. I cause my own mischief when Cloud isn't around to mind me.
Okay, Cloud's little opposite of a helper.
More accurate. Hi, I'm Bean. I'm a semi-professional time traveler and mischief maker. My pronouns are he, him, or they, them.
And Gnome.
Hello, everyone. I'm a funky little dude. My name is Gnome, and my pronouns are she, her.
I guess we can also introduce Ash, who's just here to help us with the game.
Hello, I'm just here to help in the game. And I'm Ash, you can call me Ash. I'm a certified knower of the living matter.
And since we have he, him, she, her, and they, them, I can only extrapolate that your pronouns are cool hat.
Yes, I'm he, him, in English at least.
Cool hat.
Right.
Anyway, so I guess I'm gonna open up like they do with the notebook. I'm just gonna open up a Word document so I can write down notes.
Absolutely. Lee, introduce yourself.
I'm Lee. I made this channel and organized this game, and I'm gonna judge the game. So they're gonna... I guess we haven't even explained the game.
You forgot to mention that you're the goat.
We're gonna play a game. No one knows what it is, and that's fine.
Alright, so basically, each one of the players picked a few Wikipedia articles vaguely related to world building, and they're all gonna give the titles of the articles to Ash, and Ash will pick a random one and give it to me. They all have to tell me what the thing is, and I have to guess who is telling the truth and who's bullshitting. So, Bean, what are Mulu Downs? Or is?
It's a place in Britain.
Gnome, what is or are Mulu Downs?
It is a cow farm in Australia.
Cow farm in Australia, nothing to do with the moo part, I bet. Cloud, what is or are Mulu Downs?
Mulu Downs is actually a type of plant, which is how you know it's mine, because I am plant-oriented.
You are a plant, partially.
I am a plant.
Alright, I want to start with Gnome. Gnome, what can you tell me about this place in Australia?
Yes, so Mulu Downs was actually named after a region of Australia on the... Sorry, I had to remember northeast and like the cardinal directions. It's on
Never shredded weight.
It's on the east side of Australia, but Mulu Downs is actually on the west side of Australia. They're on completely different sides. So I thought it was interesting that they're named after each other. But Mulu Downs is actually the site where they discovered a mineral called muluite, which is kind of the reaction between bird poo and copper sulfides.
New mineral unlocked and it's gross.
That's terrifying.
If this is a lie, it's a very good one.
I want bird poop minerals.
Alright, Bean, place in Britain, what can you tell me?
So it's a place, you can tell it's a place in Britain because it has downs in it, which is every other place in Britain. And it just means there was a hill near it, and it's not on the hill. It's a place where they found a lot of archaeology stuff, because you can basically find Roman shit all around Britain, but they found a small settlement there where you can see the outlines of old Iron Age roundhouses because of the erosion.
Alright, this is also very good. Cloud, what can you tell me about this type of plant?
Okay. I am going to remember the Latin name if it kills me. I have only had to read 4 articles.
What?
Well, I mean,
4?
I prepared 4 articles.
Oh.
So, Okay.
But like 4 articles on this plant specifically, just because you like went down a rabbit hole.
Well, I mean, I did go down a rabbit hole because it's part of the milkweed family, which is Asclepius vardicae, I think, is the Latin name of this plant, and it's part of the milkweed family. Mulu Downs is actually like a common name for it, of course. That wouldn't be the Latin name of it. It is unique among the milkweed family because it's... Shoot, what does it...
You're all gonna have to, like, deal with our bad memories here.
Yeah, we are all going to have to deal with bad memories.
I don't know what I ate yesterday, so...
I put all my power into remembering the Latin name of this thing, okay? So, Mulu Downs is used as a herbaceous medicine. It's the root, actually. So, you take the root and you peel it and you boil it, and it helps with blockages in the system, if you know what I mean.
You said it was unique in the family because... Can we go back to that?
Oh, it's unique in the family because it's used as a herbal medicine.
Alright. Bean, is there anything particularly unique about Mulu Downs?
They managed to map where everything was, which is neat. So they can sort of go like, this is where Iron Age Greg lived. This is where Iron Age Peter lived. I don't know why they've all got names of middle-aged men. They would have been called stuff like Otter. But also because of what you can find in the dirt, you can sort of tell what each building was mainly used for. So like, you can tell, they were doing some metalwork here because I found some metalwork in the dirt. But the way that they actually map out these things is because of how a roundhouse is made. It has posts that go into the dirt around the circumference, and then in a circle out from that, there is another layer of erosion, and what they can do with that is tell how wide the roof was, because it forms, because they had a gutter around where the roof stopped, where the rain would drip down the reeds into the gutter, so they can tell exactly how big the walls were, exactly how big the little cone roof is, and they can tell where the door was as well, so they can theorize where the pathways were in this little village.
Alright, that is good. I assume that part of the rant wasn't in the article and you just know this stuff because that's what you do.
That's just how Bean do.
But this is...
It's just how Bean do. Bean
This
was alive
is-
back then.
rather convincing. Now, Gnome, what can you tell me about Muluite? And is it used for anything, or like, does it make things worse, or?
I know that it is kind of a bluish green color. Most often it's turquoise. I'm not honestly sure how it is used, but it is on a fun list of weirdly named rocks.
It's on the weirdly named rocks
The
list.
weirdly named rocks, my favourite list to consult.
I don't doubt for a second that there's a list like that on Wikipedia, even if this is a lie.
I check that list weekly for any updates.
Of course.
Weekly.
Now, I just want to point out, this isn't like part of the guess, but when Cloud said the Latin name for the plant, I don't know if I heard it correctly, but this is what I wrote down.
What did you write down? No.
Is it because it looks funny?
Well, it does help you with the gastric issues.
You know all those etymologists.
I guess that makes sense.
It's Asclepius. Asclepius.
Okay, that's the part you're correcting, alright. So I guess this is time for me to write someone off immediately like Gary gets every time in the original game, which is funny because...
Which one of us is suspicious?
Which of us is sus?
I shouldn't have bapped the table. This is an audio format.
Well, I am drawing a table for
I will bap the table if I wish.
I could maybe add a sound for that. So I think that Cloud knows of a different plant like that and just added this kind of vague description to this word. So in a way, like, plants and animals, like species in general, have really boring articles on Wikipedia usually. So it is convincing, but I think just for the fun of the game at least, I'd rather it not be just that. So I'm gonna write Cloud off.
Well, you are going to be so sad when you are wrong, and it was actually my article.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting each and every one of you to say stuff like that.
It's part of the game.
I'm a completely truthful boy all the time.
So you say. A little British dude.
I've never told a lie, ever.
So this is between a place in Britain and a cow farm in Australia. Now, if this is a lie, I'm impressed by the speed that Gnome connected the word Mulu to look vaguely Australian. And this is really convincing. I'd imagine this is describing a real mineral that exists. It's just not called Muluite. So, I'm gonna guess that this is Bean's article. Place in Britain.
Oh, do you want it revealed? Do you want it revealed?
Yeah,
Yes.
reveal it.
It's not my article! I just know a lot about Iron Age
God
roundhouses!
Mulu Downs is a cow farm in Australia where they discovered Muluite.
I love that there's a Wikipedia article about a very specific Australian cow farm just because they found a weird mineral there.
Yeah.
Also, you've got to show us.
I love how the
Gotta show
most
us
made up
weirdly
sounding
named minerals.
thing is the real one, Muluite.
Yeah, I honestly, the reason I picked it is because it was just so funny. Like,
You've got, I am now going to be checking the weirdly named minerals list on
Let us know
Wikipedia.
then. We can just go on a tangent in this thing.
yeah, I'll have to see if I can find it again. Because, to be fair, I firstly, looked on the list of weirdly named minerals and then went to
that's
Wikipedia
clever.
because I wanted, an interesting topic.
That's a good route.
That is a good route.
savvy.
Yeah, it was either Muluite or Taconite. Or I think it was
Taconite?
Taconite. But I thought that one sounded too much like a mineral. I wanted to make it big.
Okay, now I know what situations I'm gonna use the laugh thing for.
Yeah. It's just because I visualized in my mind mining into the ground and you get a rock and it's just like a fully formed crystalline taco comes.
I know what I'm gonna have fun drawing now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, that's something.
Yeah.
I love your laugh.
You were
I
correct.
imagined it in such high def in my mind.
It reminds me of that one cartoon that was I don't remember on which channel, but the ducks that mine bread in the ground. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
that?
I think
It
so.
was
No.
it feels like a fever dream that just the fact that this cartoon exists.
Oh, Armenian cartoons?
What?
Armenian
Nothing, no.
cartoons?
Yes, I think Bean knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I don't, but
Oh.
that's the fun of things. Alright, so
1 point to me.
I guess
Wait, no,
so.
not
I
1
get a
point to me. 1 point to Bean, because that's how the
I
format
win!
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, Bean gets a point.
Bean wins.
It's whoever can convince you that it's a real article.
I'm a very convincing and truthful boy. Sorry, I put a
Yeah.
crisp in my mouth.
Bean, what are you eating?
I'm eating
Is it
crisp. I've got
Taconite?
Pringles I've got Pringles in my face.
Alright.
I'm eating Pringles.
Oh, Pringles, that's good.
Alright, so Ash,
Yes.
give me an article from one of them, don't tell me which. Only one this time, and have it be none of the three you already gave me, obviously.
Okay. So I just sent you one article.
Now there's Pringle gunk in my teeth.
Oh
Oh,
no.
that's always the worst. No, the worst is popcorn. I still have
Oh,
a
yeah, 'cause-
popcorn kernel stuck from last night.
When
like
you,
the
when
shell
you get
that's
the
not stuck
skin,
in-
and it just goes
Yeah.
over your tooth and gets
Oh,
in
it's
between your
horrible.
tooth zones. And
It's
you're
like
just
not
like,
even your tooth, just the roof of your mouth.
Popcorn is delicious though. Christ, I love that
Popcorn
stuff.
is delicious. I had it for supper
It
last
is.
night.
What?
That's honestly, Cloud. That is the most in character thing.
I
That is
just had,
completely
like-
in character for
Yeah,
you.
an entire pot of popcorn because I was too tired to cook anything. And I only had one.
I mean,
Honestly, I feel
the
that.
night before last, I had a sandwich for dinner, but I'd run out of butter, so I used mayo instead.
Okay.
That does not
Yeah.
sound like an equivalent
equivalent
Well,
exchange.
ingredient.
It's not.
Creamy.
It's not exactly an
Creamy.
equivalent exchange, but it works as the phrasing I was about to use is not good. So I'm gonna try and think of a different phrasing, and it's not working. Mayo also acts as a food lubricant.
Very true.
Indeed.
Alright, I'm about to send the next title. You know what? I'm gonna do it a bit differently. Cloud.
Hi.
Could you please tell me what euhemerism is? Pronounce it first. How is this pronounced?
Oh, you heard.
Nice.
It's pronounced.
Alright. Cloud, what is
Euhemerism. It is a type of, it's a theory of myth, actually. So it's a theory of myth that all myths are based on real life events that happened, except they've just been blown out of proportion through retellings and retellings and retellings, like King Arthur.
Alright, nice. No, but what is
Euhemerism is it's a certain religious belief, ideology, that's the word, that blood is an inherently good liquid. Like it's kind of a holy substance. And there are a few religions that I'm using the wrong word. There are a few cultures in Africa that actually follow this. And yeah, I probably shouldn't say too much in the first round.
Yeah, are we allowed to sabotage other players?
No.
That would
dare
not
you.
be the spirit of the game.
In the original game, they kind of do, but...
I guess, yeah, we can.
But first, Bean, what is euhemerism?
It is a historical medical condition.
That's it?
That makes sense.
You asked me what it is. That's
Yeah.
the answer.
Fair
what
enough.
it is.
Fair
Let me
enough!
explain
No,
it.
I'm completely
I think,
fair.
yeah,
That's
in
what I
the
think.
video-
That's what I'm saying.
In the
You asked
video,
the
they just
question,
say like
you
a
know?
one-liner.
Yeah.
And then we get into the meat
Yeah,
of it
It's a
later.
historical medical condition. On your way, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna start with Bean in the elaboration part because you need it the most.
So, euhemerism is a term used to describe. So, back in the past, we weren't very good at medicine yet. And so, you had some stuff that was fairly, like, okay, sure, I understand. We still do that. Like, people figured out honey was very good for keeping bacteria out. Other things, not so great. So, when theories like the four humours and miasmerism were big popular medical theories, a euhemerism was a condition that someone might suffer with their humours imbalanced if they had too much blood compared to black bile. So, you know,
Sounds legit to me.
you stab them a bit, get the blood out, cure the euhemerism.
So,
As you do.
just bloodletting is the cure, basically. Or cure in quotes.
yeah, whatever.
Bloodletting is the cure for everything.
Bloodletting is the cure for a lot of things. But you can also, like, try and bring levels of, like, other stuff up because it's comparing to the other humours. So, for some of the other humours, the solution is, yeah, we should heat them up a bit. They're too cold.
We do not condone bloodletting on this channel.
Don't bloodlet
I
people.
do.
Well, I condone freedom. And if
Don't.
you want to bloodlet, I will not stop.
I can't stop you. But I can
That
stare at
too.
you. I can stare into your soul.
That might actually not be as legal, but moving on.
I can soul stare if I wish.
I think you meant the other part, Bean.
Oh, okay.
No, what can you tell me about this ideology that a few cultures in Africa follow?
Yes, so it was named by an English person because as you do as a colonizer, you know, you give names to things that other people make. But so the first part "you" means good, and then Hemerism is referring to like blood practices. And so the people who follow Euhemerism, they believe that they should try to keep as much blood in their body in order
Oh, the opposite
to
of mine.
yeah
Yeah, I was just thinking.
in order to reach ascension, and so warriors in that that culture are kind of taking a risk and a sacrifice for the others in their village, because they're more at risk to develop injuries that make them bleed.
Man, must suck for a woman in that culture.
Hell yeah! Actually,
It does in most cultures, I think.
funny thing about that, there's actually a section on the Wikipedia article where it discusses what's it called? Misogyny in that culture, because a lot of cultures just like straight up hate women for having periods, and this is one of those.
Anyway,
Sorry.
Anyway, on that dark note,
on that red note, Cloud, theory of myth that all myths are there.
both of you, both Bean, Gnome, you can't just take a word that sounds like humor and say it's about blood. You cannot. Okay, hammer and humor
do what
are
I
not
like.
the same at all. No, you can't. They are both wrong.
All right.
That's what you would say.
Euhemerism is a type of theory of myth. A type of theory of myth. Great sentence there, Cloud. Where all myths were. The theory theorizes that all myths. Blue screening. 1 second, I'm rebooting. Don't you dare make fun of my rebooting. Maybe that's when I put the cup on my face.
Now you need to draw like your face just becoming a blue rectangle.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Just put the white writing on the cup.
It's a theory that all fables were based in reality, so all fables were based on like real things that happened, and those accounts just got more and more and more fableized as time goes on. I can't remember the dudes who made it, who named it. For some reason, my brain is giving me Christopher, but I don't think that's correct.
I was about to say, like, this is all the stuff you already told me, so...
Well, yeah.
Like, anything else?
I have a question.
Sure, Bean.
Does this theory include the little old woman who swallowed a fly? Is that supposed to be based on a true story?
I actually don't know. Okay, this is the article I read the least, because I was like, oh, this is Fable theory. This is Fable theory. I can talk about fables and stories forever. Completely forgetting that I'm supposed to actually talk about the Wikipedia article and not just lore in general and mythos. So basically what I've told you is what I have, Leah. Sorry.
So you can't tell me maybe which stories made people realize that this might be the case, or like...
No, but I can tell you that the name was made up by some dudes, and my brain is giving me Christopher as one of the names, but I don't think
Were they
that's
English
correct.
people?
They're definitely English people. Okay, it's the colonizers, dude. It's the colonizers. It's the colonizers and the theorizers. Yeah.
Go on, the little old lady did swallow a fly and then also a dog and all the other things. Definitely happened.
I mean, you can eat dogs. You can eat all
not
of the
whole.
things.
Not whole.
Well,
Not
not
swallow
whole,
them whole,
But
yeah.
that's where the
Maybe if it's a really small dog.
that is where the over-exaggeration, the hyperbolification of the stuff happens. Like, a lot of people theorize that King Arthur was a real person. It's just that he's been, via the theory of euhemerism, he has been mythologized over time. I actually believe that King Arthur is just fanfic. It started as RPF fanfic, and then it just devolved into fanfic of fanfic. Anyways, that's my bit. I'm gonna put the cup on my head now. Stop talking.
This is the part where I knock someone out of this competition. And Cloud, I guess you're our designated Gary Brennan. Because,
How dare you?
Well, I do believe that this is a real theory, because it makes sense, at least conceptually. I don't think this is euhemerism. The part where, like, the Latin name is like does mean good, and humorism, like Hamos, H-A-E-M-O-S, does mean blood.
Bled.
Bled.
It does? Wait, is that why everyone was making theories? I just thought you guys had
Yes.
messed up humor and hammer.
No,
Oh, I'm so stupid.
you know the bits in the bits and blood, it's called like hematoma.
Oh my goodness.
Just the Greek word is hemos, or emos today, but hymos in
Oh,
the
it's
past.
based on the Greek. Okay, well, I retract my rant. I'm sorry. But also, you guys are still both wrong.
Of course, of course.
I'm sure they are. Interestingly, what we're left with is two opposite, basically. Bean with blood is bad, and gnome with blood is good.
That is
Now,
bad if you've got too much.
I mean, that's true for literally everything.
If you've got a euhemerism.
Anyway, the thing about Gnome's story is that it's really elaborate and it does track with the U part of the name, but it almost feels a little too world building-y. Which, I mean, the irony is that world building like imitates life.
You did tell us that the theme was world building.
Yes, I did, and it still is.
We're following the rules.
I know that medieval people really liked bile, just having it in the context of things related to health.
There's 2 types of it.
I know.
I loved it so much, got 2 of them. Buy one, get one free on bile.
Hell yeah.
Bile, short for buy all.
Is that why hemorrhoids are called that?
Yes, Clyde, that is also because it's a blood vessel.
Yeah, okay. I'm learning things today.
So Cloud is just still in that context. So the thing is, I believe Bean, but I also guessed Bean last time.
Well, we know that it wasn't mine
Well,
last
Bean was
time.
wrong last time.
Yeah, but does that make it more likely or less likely that it is Bean this time?
Go with your heart.
You know, just because of the Greek name with the good part instead of the bad, I'm gonna guess that this is Gnome's article. Gnome, am I right?
Well, the funny thing is, Cloud, you are correct in that hema is not the same as hemo.
Oh.
The word that we were using is not at all based on blood.
Yes! I put back my angry rant.
Cloud, is that yours?
Yes! Euhemerism is a theory of Fable.
Amazing!
And it's a super short article.
Well, my track record is not good with this game. So let's do one final round and hopefully I will get any kind of W whatsoever. So this is a point to Gnome.
Hell yeah.
I have no points. I'm so bad at this.